Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video. I just wanted to do more of like a funny video that's not as serious. And I just wanted to kind of show that Earth Angels are people too. They're not obviously not perfect. I've never like betrayed someone or stabbed someone in the back or cheated on a girl or stole from someone or anything like that. But I have I used to drink a lot in high school and just, kind of like numbed me up from feeling so different. It's just an excuse though, guys. If there's any like kids watching, don't do that. I'll give you a quick lecture at the end of the video, but I've already been through that. Nothing good comes from that. I've seen guys trying to get girls drunk and take advantage of them, which is pathetic. And I just seen so many guys get drunk, fight, DUIs, and nothing good comes of it, guys. And we were almost looked up to in high school because we drank so much. But that's not cool. What's cool is being fit, staying healthy, being strong and fast, and learning, having knowledge, and working towards what you want to do for a career path. That's what's cool. Not getting drunk. Okay, so we'll get to the story. I was about 16 years old, I believe, and my older brother was about 17. My older brother always had more friends around than I did. I was more, obviously, Earth Angels, they don't have that many friends. A lot of his friends were like kind of my friends, like I guess you could say a strong acquaintance. We were pretty much all friends. And then my younger brother is 3 years younger than me. So with my brother's friends, he was at least 4 years younger, sometimes 5. But he was always real tough, always working out a lot. Matter of fact, his nickname when we were going to high school, my little brother, was 300. From the movie, obviously. But anyway, so it was a Friday night, I believe, and we were all kind of partying a little bit in the backyard, drinking. I just had one friend over. It was me, my one buddy, and my little brother. He usually hung out with me a little bit more than my older brother, so he was kind of with us. But remember, he's 3 years younger than myself and 4 years younger than my brother. So it was just us three, and then it was my older brother. He had about 4 friends over, I believe it was, but we all kind of knew each other. And so we're partying, drinking. My older brother ends up, I believe he had his girlfriend over. I think he said, "Oh guys, I'm taking off, I'm going to bed." A little bit after that, I was like, "Hey, I'm tired. I'm going to bed too." I go to bed, and it seems like as soon as myself and my older brother left, it seems like all hell broke loose. It seems like as soon as we left, everyone started like dividing and picking sides, and things started to get a little weird. Like I said, I never had like that many people over, so I just had one friend over. And then my little brother was hanging out with this one friend, and then I believe my brother had 4 friends over. So they'd be a year older than myself and my buddy, and probably 4 or 5 years older than my younger brother. So it's like them 4, and then my buddy and my little brother. They start like, I think everyone was drunk, playing around. I think my brother's friends started to kind of almost pick on, mess with my little brother, and kind of like messing with my buddy a little bit. I think my friends started kind of sticking up for my little brother. Things got a little bit serious. Next thing you know, remember my dad has been a carpenter his entire life. At that time he was a superintendent, and so we always have lumber 2x4s around. I believe we were burning 2x4s in a fire. So things got a little serious, some things were said. Everyone's drunk, remember. I don't think my brother's friends were really trying to like abuse them or something. Everyone's just drunk, playing around. But my buddy got real serious. He was very drunk, so he decided to pick up a 2x4 and basically smash one of my older brother's friends in the face with it. So, and I normally, guys, I don't cuss in my videos. I try not to, but I'm gonna cuss in this video. So if there's kids watching, you might want to have them cover their ears. Just to tell the story, I kind of have to. So anyways, so my buddy thought it was a good idea. He ends up grabbing a 2x4, which were abundant at my house, and he smashes one of my older brother's buddies in the face, knocked him on his ass, busted his nose open, busted his lips open. It was pretty bad. There was quite a bit of blood all over. Another one of my brother's friends, I think he was like 18 at the time. He was a lot kind of goofy dude, but he was a lot bigger. He runs over, grabs my buddy, lifts him up, and they grabbed a 2x4 out of his hand. And then after that, they're grouping together. Oh man, that was bullshit. We gotta like get revenge. That wasn't right. So they run upstairs. This is when we moved to the 2-story house. They wake up my older brother and they're like, hey, so-and-so just hit him with a 2x4. This is bullshit. Give us a baseball bat. We're gonna get revenge. And my brother's like, whoa, a baseball bat? Like, guys, no, that's going too far. And they just insist on it, and my brother ends up giving him a tennis racket. Like, here, I'm not giving you a baseball bat. And so they were really drunk, and they just insisted on it. So I end up getting woken up too. I think my younger brother woke me up. I go out there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Like, we go to bed, and now you guys are fighting each other. What the fuck's going on? And they're like, oh, your friend, he hit him in the face with a 2x4, and, that's bullshit. And I'm like, guys, why don't we talk about this in the morning? Everyone's drunk. They didn't want to talk. I guess you can't really blame them. It's hard to, if someone got, smashed in the face with a 2x4, knocked him on his ass, and then we're gonna say, oh, we'll talk it out tomorrow. That wasn't gonna happen. So they insisted on, nah, he needs to fight him. He's gonna, he has to fight. It has to be done. And so they end up kind of squaring up. He attacks my buddy with a fucking tennis racket, and he got a couple like whacks in. I think he hit him in his ribs or something. My little brother jumps in, pulls a tennis racket out of the guy's hand, and he's like, no, square up with fists. And my little brother's pretty tough. Anyways, so they start fighting. They're drunk as hell. They start fighting. They're slamming into the walls. We actually had, like a trash can you roll out to the street on trash day. So we actually had one of those that was almost completely full of 2x4s. My buddy was so drunk, he hit one of those trash cans full of 2x4s and knocked it over. So they were really drunk. I don't think they were feeling pain much. A lot of times they were so drunk they were missing and punching stucco. There was blood all over the place. Eventually, my buddy, he liked to drink a lot. He was probably the drunkest person there. Probably why he smacked that guy with a 2x4. But anyway, so he ends up tripping. And while the fight's going on, one of my brother's friend, I don't think he wanted to jump my friend, but he was very drunk and very excited, and I could see him going like this the whole time. And I think he would like jump in, and I'd quickly grab him, pick him up, and just kind of toss him back. And he'd do it again, and I'd grab him, pick him up, and throw him back again. And I think he did it about 3 times, but like I said, he was just drunk. I don't think he really wanted to jump my friend. He was just all amped up and excited. We talked afterwards, and it's all good. It was all good. But anyways, so towards the end of the fight, I knew it wasn't going to last long. They're both drunk as hell anyways. So I knew it wasn't going to last long. My buddy ends up tripping. He falls down. This guy, he wanted revenge so bad. After my buddy kind of fell, he runs up and he hits him like 2 or 3 times, and he's like, yeah, you like that, motherfucker? And so, all right, you got your revenge. It's over. We kind of break it up. And right as we kind of break it up, my dad comes storming out of the house in his underwear. he sleeps in his boxers, so he comes storming out of the house. What the fuck is going on, boys? God damn it. You're slammed into the fucking walls. You woke up your mom and I. What the fuck is going on out here? And I'm like looking around. I can see my buddies are like, you know, my brother's friends are just like, oh shit, like we woke up Mr. Love. They called him Mr. Love. And so my dad's fuming. He's like screaming, what the fuck are you guys doing out here? Slamming into the fucking walls, and there's blood all over the place. It was a pretty wild night, but I think I'll end this video right here. If later on, we'll see what happens if you guys end up wanting a part 2, and I'll kind of explain what happened after all that, after my dad ran out and kind of flipped out a little bit. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. I'll give you guys a part 2, or if you want to hear some more stories from like high school, and then maybe I'll give you some more. I got some more stories. Yeah, it was a wild night. You know, like I said, I tried to, you know, like, hey, let's talk it out in the morning, but the guy did get hit. He got knocked on his ass with a 2x4. You can't really blame him. He, you know, just felt it. He had to get some revenge. So we're in high school. He didn't hit my buddy in the head with a tennis racket. I knew he wasn't going to. He hit him like, you know, in the side. I think one of them hit him in the arm, and my little brother just pulled it out of his hand and just told him, you know, hey, let's, you know, square up. But yeah, the guy, you know, so my buddy, you know, knocked that guy on his ass, busted his mouth open. This guy, you know, got a couple good hits in on my buddy. Okay, it's all good. So that was just kind of a funny story from high school, and I just wanted to do something a little bit, I don't know, I guess you could say normal or lighter. But yeah, so I'll wrap the story up right here. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for your support, and yeah, just thank you so much. I'll wrap this video up right here.